Hello everyone, this is your Curia Fantastic Worlds, and I have an embarrassing announcement. Now, it appears the pesky Fae had me misfile what happened on Numa, so I had to go recover the originals, and that's why it wasn't part of the last episode. Essentially, like in the real world Encounters with Fairies, the Curia went out of Hush House, then lost 24 hours to come back with the Walk of Shame, as it were. So, the first part of this episode is just going to be the Curia trying desperately to struggle to remember what happened, whether or not they should be embarrassed or not. And then we're going to resume our regular schedule, with her essentially moving on from that point. So, sorry about the confusion in that regard, so let's continue.
And we are back, and welcome to the Temptations and Trials of Numa. Okay, this is going to be a hell of a day, because while Numa does provide this most excellent card, which we're going to be using very, very appropriately today, to unlock, of course, the most precious of lore, it is going to erase all of our persistent memories, including the utmost, which is in the music room, which will be ready in about 30 seconds. So, yeah, it's going to be an interesting day. Any case, we need to get started. First things first is we're going to sell ourselves. Now, normally I just say that we work, but this is the Fae we're talking about. We're walking in and selling ourselves to the fair folk for uncanny labors. But I've been told that metal is the one soul fragment that cannot be broken. So hopefully that will prove to be the case. We're definitely going to be trying it. But as for Curious Hunch, I already know what we're going to be doing. We're going to be grabbing one of these books, because Republican Teeth. Because what we will do with that one is that we're going to purge it with the synthetic taint. Okay, that's what you call it. Which requires 7 knock as well as a skill that can handle it. I believe we can use this one, because we toss this in. Okay, we can... Where is it? Right. We've done this before with Sacro Lemonade, grab Curious Hunch, and then we grab the ink. Our second favorite ink, by the way. Was favorite, but found a better one. And we're going to use Soul Fragment. What for? Let's just grab Shaft. I don't have huge plans for them today. Yeah, it puts it at a 9, but, you know, I don't have it. Unless there is a 2-point ink I can deal with here, which there isn't. Or 1-point ink, you're gonna have to do it. Now, there's no 1-point tool or not, which would make my life considerably easier, but hey, here we are. The Von Loren method. Eugenius Von Loren perfected it in his last years of Euclid prison. Even then, Hush House did more good than harm, in your opinion. I don't think using magicians as slave labor in prison is a good thing. Yearly stipend. The yearly stipend from St. Rowan's has arrived, along with the usual sniffy reminder that, screw you, you guys don't pay me worth a damn. One Spintra. Really? Goddamn, the Fae pay me so much better. Anyways, speaking of which, I want to try something crazy. So, we're going to grab this U-blank we have here. Oh, Lignum Vitae, that's what it's called. Alright, we grab the Lignum Vitae, we grab this. Grab that, since we're going to have to burn the earth sign anyways. Put those in there, grab the kitchenware, grab... Where is it? Think, yeah, that one. And this, because that's going to put 15. I want to see if that produces something interesting. And boom, that's what I thought. Sacrament Malachite, because we're using the Purus Abrolacros Golden Stone Pair. Interesting. It really doesn't matter. We're going to put the Sacrament out, and it's going to be awesome sauce. Anyways, let's get that knocked out. 2 minutes down the road. Third one, obviously, is going to be used for a lesson. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab 2 immune-appropriate books. I think, yeah, salt and that will be fine. Grab this desk for the salt, because she's a salty woman. And then, let's see, we're going to need Fed, obviously. I'm going to use health for other things. Winter is unique. We need 1 Trist. We can go with the other Trist down here. And then, there we go. And that's that. We will have to figure out something with the hail. Sure, I can figure something out with it. Let's see. Right, the book. The singular thing is that's the Numa, the fairy dust is going to allow us to do. Red Book of Brittany, a volume of ink lore gifted to St. Brandon's by Ryan and Brittany, who was made Earl of Cornwall after the Norman Conquest, which is like the turning point in English history, when the English were overthrown by the French and didn't get it back for like centuries. It was a long, hard time to be a British person. In any case, we'll need the map table desk for that. This is going to be rose-based. Bet the Nume. And of course, our super pearl skill. Boom. Get it knocked out. Now the biggest problem, of course, is those will be persistent memories. We have to make sure we use both of them before the day is over. We don't want to lose a lesson. That's awful. Okay, so next, beehive. You see, the beehive, the cuckoo honey says that sometimes we produce cuckoo honey if we gather in Numa. In Numa, I might gather honey, beeswax, or something unexpected. Let's hit it. Alright. Meanwhile, the last heart fragment we have is going over here. Strange blooms and rarer plants might flourish in Numa. We're probably going to try to recycle these using the bed to get at least one more. But, seriously? There we go. Only in Numa can I follow the white flowers to Molly to its potent black root. I don't know what that means, but we'll find out. Figure out which one, whether get that again or go for the other plant up here, I think. Yep. Rare plants flourish in Numa. Okay, so that's just the start of the day. That too. I could figure what we're going to do with it. We'll figure something out. We'll play around with it a bit. Actually, what we can do is, do we have a knife area open? Yeah, we do. Over here. I'm curious. Scale here, put that there, that there. Fabric Tinthe. Actually, we'll need two more. And the problem is getting another memory to fit there. But yeah, disciplines of hammer, disciplines of the scar do. Borg's cleaning. Leaf aspect. I don't think we can get a leaf aspect in here. We'll figure something out. Might have to use a sky element instead. Turn it into a dirty lens. No, we can do that automatically. We'll figure something out. Meanwhile, we should let things progress what we're doing. Okay, so throw hail in here. We've got like pause. Yeah, right. Let's talk. Lord Franklin Bancroft, fairy, Rakiel Hell, which means he sleeps around, dilettante, which means he doesn't have a job, inferiority prodigy, which means he's lazy but brilliant, possibly dead, possibly Rio, which puts him in our standard quantum uncertainty state that we have a lot of the people we know are in, including the Dr. Aaron Peel, by the way. One day I'll have to go over Peel himself. He's the in-universe lecturer for House Lectures, by the way, because that's his book over there, Aaron Peel, on Eva's desk. So it's the character I play when I do the lectures, and I've been reading up on him. I'm like, wow, did I choose a complicated person? And meanwhile, Bancroft has deep Mandaric, but since I already know that, we can actually just talk to him about the problems. Must not be stilled, and no dance without a partner, no drum without a skin. Try a book with as much mystery as their interest. Okay, so the thing is, his interest is 7, which means you need an 8-point Grail book, which we've got at least one down here. 8 point, let's do this one. Oops. Take a second to go by. I'm gonna give him the same one as we did this guy. Oh wait, hold on. Recall to me the matter of blood, which I will never shed again this side of the sea, nor beneath the governance of the wind he's going on. Optimism, if you term it that, I do not deny the hours, but who else that we would make these histories in the face of all the glorious light if he's claiming to be an hour, which he might be, for all I know. But he's going to pay me, so I'm not that concerned. Anyway, according to the update for Book of Hours DLC, House of Light, turns out that they're going to have an advanced version of this particular consult thing where people that you help determine what happens in the outside world. So if you give the wrong book to the wrong person, they may cause a magical cataclysm. Okay, this is going to be fun. I get to play anarchist in the Institute, which is one of my favorite things to do, is to be the chaos within the system. Okay, speaking of which, I gotta figure out what else we're going to do with our time here. Ooh, 3... Nope, that's not ice, unfortunately. Can rank 4 right off the bat, but yeah, we need to consider what we want to do with that. Oral contemplations. How much? Okay, let's find some edge. Is there an edge here? Pause. Oh, it's cracked, so we definitely want... Alright, let's try something. Edge and that. Okay, add a scar level recipe, significant edge memory. That's not really helpful because memories are going to go bye-bye too. We're going to get something a little more concrete. Edicts Marshall. Labyrinth, think that it's solid. Okay, leaf. How the hell do I get a leaf in here? Light, cats are not leaves, marks and omens are not. Okay, that's not going to help, unfortunately. Gotta keep that one in mind. It's the absolute minimum what we could do. Transfer it into Linte, which is a 2-point edge fluid, not much I know. Okay, so what about... This is not a thing. This is. Orcs cleaning, great. Okay, same memory issue. We all have memory issues, really. Okay, sharps. Orcs cleaning, great. Edge memory again. Really? The fuck? What are we doing here? Make long forbidden invocations to the 3 to reveal treasure of the house. Oh, fuck yes. We do this. Hail and sickle and clips. All hail the 3. Hit it. This is definitely fairy day. A lot of weird shit is happening. Okay, well that was the weather. That was the weather, Frank. Now back to you. Oh god, now this. I gotta figure out what we're doing with this now. Okay, right. Okay, so one of the ones I wanted to try is this one, because I haven't actually just hit the 4-point memory on this one, and I think it's kind of funny, but we need to do is we need, say, this one. So what we can do is grab this, throw in fast, and do we need wood with this? Or do we find wood? Oh, wait a minute. Because... God, alright, so, and this has winter. That's 10 right off the bat. All I need is that... Ooh, I need that twist for something else, though. So I guess we're using whist here. This will air, because that one's wood, because that's the one we're constantly using. We can throw in a driftwood for that, and... hit it. Mazarine fife. Well, it's actually the right size for a fife. We're going to make a fife out of driftwood. It's cool. Carve a sky aspected instrument. Hit it. Keep laughing, Chuckles. I'm having a good day. Speaking of which... Oh wait, that's Static Taint. What the heck? Oh, this one. We haven't even gone through the first mini yet. Ow. Heck of a day. Okay. It's so hard for us to regenerate. I'm not going to regenerate the Foss, because I want to save that for the gathering cards. Because I can't regenerate using the inn today. Oh, there's the first minute, you can always tell. The look of teeth is now clear. To each serpent its cure. Basically, arrow the serpent that bit you. Anyways, we'll get that into place. And boom. Moon's egg. So right off the bat, we grab and stories, as that is the one I wanted to use. Salt, Run Terrible, Lesson, Trist. We're not going to lose anything yet. Still have to deal with the 2 lessons that we're going to be getting from the... Okay, and we may have to regen as a result. Anyways, let's get the book in place here. We're waiting for other things to happen because I need to move this here. Hold on. Hi. Okay, you 8. 4, I'll take it. I'll take it. Hardcore, really. Yep, 6. We're gonna buy a lot of books this year because we haven't gotten our money from the from our faith stud duty. Anyways, the red flower lies heavy, but the roots of the watchman's tree are constant. Grail, by the way, is the red flower. Speaking of which, this one goes here. Still too high in the animation, I see. A budget, as it were. From history to eternity. And eternity is one of the factions, by the way, in this game. One who wants to preserve things, and I believe the other one wants to move things along, which means I think they're pro-second dawn, which probably means that my character is of that faction, at least by default. Alright, so Molly. Molly, the gods call it. It is possible for mortal men to dig, but with the gods, all things are possible. It's hard for mortal men to dig, but with the gods, all things are possible, which produces 2 moon, 2 moth, 1 nectar, and 1 scale. Interesting. Not super interesting, at least. Okay, well that was a little weird. Also a waste of 3, because we're going to have to use this one. Although we now have 1 of the 2 skills. We have the 1 skill we need to upgrade the other thing, so that's not a waste. Good to know. There is a narrow dark beneath the lip to the altar's top. Something is waiting for me. The sun disfigured. A scroll of arthropoderm parchment. Like the carapace, written in the golden ink called Exalt. This book houses a Newman, a truth so powerful it can perhaps believe itself. It's also in the crack track, which is not something I know. I don't know how I did that. My guess is you have to use a certain skill with a certain workbench, maybe? Somebody said some of the altars have mysteries, and it's probably it. Anyway, since it's a Newman, we're going to store it in the holy cell down here. It's a little weird, but you know what? We can deal with it. 10 stories now, level 3. And we're going to take Chore, and we're going to actually... Yeah, we'll take Chore. We're going to regen. Water me, baby. I go get 1 more searching out, which, by the way, would be the calculus, which is 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. It's just a little bit better, I think, because of the rows, so we use the other one, but I'm definitely not going to say no to the Molly. It's cool. Put it right there. Alright. A lot of flowers. I like flowers. I can almost smell them. Alright, so, yeah. Crystal air. That was what the bees were singing. A little weird, mind you, but we can work with this. Okay. If I go over with the everything, I'm not going to be concerned. I'll just regenerate the next day. We have to get as much as we can done today. Okay. Okay. Red flower is described as the temptation of suffering, the grail, by the way. But the suffering can apparently be allied when the copper fruit is enspelled with a nectar aspect along with herbs and infusion techniques. The variants of the same approach with the inks of power techniques outlined here, how gentle Lethe into a great ink. So we can use Lethe with whatever skill we're getting here. Inks of power, gotta keep that in mind. Anyways, right away, we're tossing inks of power in here. Again, it's one of our few rose books, so yeah, we've actually got room for it here. Sacrament Malachite, 6 point nectar. Awesome sauce. Literally. Marazine Fife. Whittled according to Kitty Marazine's, that's right, she was like the second librarian, Eccentric Productions. It is a instrument. Interesting tool. I'm going to open up a few ideas, because if I can use this with a workbench, I don't need an instrument for some of my skills. I could open up a few things. Fine. I was going to figure out where we're going to store the damn thing. actually a place we can put it? No, there's no shelf space here, unfortunately. Cool, so I guess we can try to put it up here. Okay. We'll have to figure out what we're going to do with it. It's also reusable. Oh my god, it's reusable. That means, oh god, the problem being is I've already gotten all the sky books done. It's already, I mean, sky is not an issue here. I can produce insane levels of it. But it's considered an instrument, which means I can produce Diademos at a non, oh, I can produce wistful, oh my god. Generating 10 points on the workbench is going to be easy. Right then, just need to find a workbench that does, sky. Not this one. Maybe the Hermit one, because remember we got one tucked way back here. Imagine 2 of them that would produce 6. It's not unique. Which means that with the soul, it's 2 worth. Yeah, I can produce the melody anytime I want over here. So much easier now. God. Locking so much. Which god, though, is helping us is a question. Not the Watchman, sure. Alright, but yeah, there you go. 6, 6, and 6. It's incredible the amount of power juice we have now. That's what its official term is going to be, by the way, power juice. But lesson, scale, or, yeah, we definitely need to bring Fat back up online. Which we have to wait a minute to do. We should be able to do so. It should not be an issue, but at least Faust alone. I'm tempted to just unlock this, because we don't have a lot else that needs to be done. We can also, whichever one of these, yeah, actually I think we'll use Wistful Air, because you can use this bed to keep this Grail application, keep that moving. So yeah, heck of a day. The bees did help us, let me complain by the way. Yeah, definitely going to do all day there. 6 minutes is probably the length of a day. It's useful information to know. But oh my god. Everything just adding up. Alright. Thanks of power. I'm actually curious. Think of power. I have to find something that does rose and knock. I don't think we can do that, but and actually find out what we can create. Because we've got oh, so it's 2 here, so what we can do is we need one that allows I have thoughts. Favorite St. Janice. There we go. Alright. Thanks power. Wrapped. Now, memory satisfaction. We need rows. Or right now, technically, we can do this. Bullseye. Good to know. If I trace this now with the light, I can wring a rosy essence from the air. I think it's, we already got that, the oral stuff. But it's good to know. Because the other one we need. Ooh. Where do we do that? Anyways, yeah, so at least I got that one down. And we know we can produce oral with it as well, but obviously it's much to think. We'll figure out what to do with the power soon. Yeah, that's at least one. Curious. What happens if we toss in... much to think. What is the... oh my god. I've missed a major candle set already. A light set with a heart. I could use this. Okay. Probably. Definitely going into our fave candle storage space. Light storage space. Down here. If it's... oh god, it's menorah, isn't it? They don't call it that, oddly enough. Okay. So, wait a minute. I thought I picked that up. Didn't? Now it's missing? No, for crying out loud. Well, just keep an eye out for it. Easy come, easy go. Alright, so let's get this day moving. Thank you. Where was everything? Alright. There we go. Now, I don't care if we go over with this one. Definitely need to use it. Yeah, I know we're short on water, but that's what we build up reserves for. I made man. Good woman. Good person. Yeah, good person. There we go. Now with that being recharged, we can now grab this one, sure. And herbs and infusions, there you go. Go to. Again, I don't really care if I shoot over to the night, and I don't really need to. After this, we'll toss a dusk in. It'll be dusk, and we'll toss in memory satisfaction, retain that for tomorrow, and yeah, I think it's actually going to be the episode. This was interesting. We did get a lot of things done, that's for sure. We managed to misplace a menorah, which is interesting. Oops. What did just happen to it? Oh, there it is. I guess it restored itself. In any case, let's get that to Solom's desk. A good man. There you go. Figure out what to do with it later. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. Toss that in with Upbee's wonder. That's 5 right off the bat when it comes to light, just for 2 lights. So we can definitely easily get 15. But again, we're gonna have to unlock a lot of shrines apparently, because we've got all of these shrines too. No, I was actually kind of hoping that we'll play around with this later. It's not a good thing to do it right now. We've had a long stretch, as it were, this day. It's not over yet. It's better to get memory satisfaction now. We're just going to let that burn, and then, I don't know, can we actually get it? I think so. Anyways, let's grab Inks of Power. Ink Power, remind you. No waste there. Okay, Shapt and Fost. We should definitely do something with those. Alright, but we still have the chance. Let's... We'll grab the package. We'll take care of it in 30 seconds or so. As well as Gopolis. Love it. Now, do we try? We will try. And that's going to be a 3rd. That's a lot of water. And then oh my god, we don't have room for all this now. Yeah, we'll do some rearranging there. Flower arranging, actually, off screen. But, yeah. With Shapt, we all know what we need to do. We need to produce... We've got nothing better to do. We need amp. Okay, so there you go, and there you go. Lost, we'll wait on that one, and that should be good for a day, I think. Yeesh. We're sacrificing memory satisfaction for the attempt to dive into the, Two. There we go. Don't know who threw overboard, but we're going to see what we can make of it. Alright, so flowers. Oops, this direction. Powerful one, too. Now, I'm going to toss this down in the basement. Put this one here, put that here, and then put this here so I can keep track of them all. Oh my god, I've got so much storage space I need to... Yeesh. Funny thing is, maybe I'll just put it... Okay, pause. Fuel, up and running. Excellent. It's normal. Oh, gods. Seaweed. Need to find a place to put the seaweed. Maybe I'll just put it right next to the other one right here. Use this as our seaweed storage spot. Anyways. Did a lot today. Kings of Power is going to be the interesting one. Definitely playing around with that. Alright, so... Are you serious? We have another person showing up today? Yeah, remember, according to everybody else, we didn't go anywhere. Alright, well, that's a lot of work to get our persistent memories back up and running, and we did not, unfortunately, make it in time to do the box. But you know what? It was a shot. It was something to do. And yeah, guess we're using up all our water. Oh, good, we had a whole bunch in reserve. So yeah, we got plans for the day. Lots of recovery, lots of advancement, lots of fun. Anyways. Okay, so today we have clouds. We have memory sound left over. We have a lot of stuff to Ascendant Harmony up and running, which is good. In fact, first things first, as per usual. You'll notice we're probably missing at least one. Well, this Frost Plus, good. Okay, so first things first, as per usual, we don't have a book to catalog, so we'll use this metal. Now notice I have the third health we got from yesterday, so there's going to be a lot of collecting. First thing we're going to collect is that we need beeswax, and we need it badly. Okay. Health will go in here. Throw that in. Adventh. Okay, there you go. Have fun. Second collection. I think we all know where this is going. Always need more of this stuff. Now, as for the others, this is going to get interesting. Now, we just got the gull colony. I can use sky or earth or rose. Now, I don't have a lot of use for rose right now, so yeah, why not? Have fun. I have no idea what we're going to collect. And then, we can use both health. Let's see. We go looking for stuff here. And we can go over and do a quick run here. Have fun. It's going to be a lot of stuff, but that's why I got the extra health. Alright, so that's happening. Let's go talk about the books. Alright, now I'm thinking what we should do, we need to start working towards increasing fur and feathers, which means we have to either do... Yeah, this one here. Leave serpents and venoms. Does that have what I'm looking for? Or is it? A snake on it should be that hard to find. Yep. We can use this one. So it's a straight up 6. This is going to be rather easy. I should have gotten the right one for it, but let's pop it in. Okay, I think... Oh, right, I think it's Nona's desk over here. Poor woman who got... Nope, it got possessed. Okay. Wait. The warden? Practical sort? Nope. Who uses earth? Not you. Yes, okay, good old Solomon. That's 2. And earth sign makes it 6. Therefore, any soul... Yeah, let's just grab whist. Okay. Ooh, wait. Still one short. Okay, it doesn't actually matter too much. What was this? This is only a 3, that's why. Alright, so get back there. Alright, so yeah, how about this one? Unearthed. Okay, so, and the book, by the way, is an eccentric political tract by Valentine DeWolf. So let's get that knocked out. And of course, we're going to have to replace that Earth sign. So let's grab the DRQ. And let's see, are we going to be doing... No, let's do the Grail thing tomorrow. Okay, so in that case, take herb, throw in this, and just take a read again from his desk. Okay, so yeah, the rest of it, on the other hand. Okay, so... Deep breath. Okay, so the Ascended Harmony is necessary to get the Diademus. Now to get the Diademus, I need... I might be able to do something interesting here. Let's grab one of the derived lenses. Head over to our favorite music spot by the Hermit's Cave. So, drop this in. Oops, we need to get kitties as well. That's going to give us a total of 5. With a sky right off the bat. Okay, there it is. 5. Soul Fragment, Faust. That gives us 7. That gives us 11. And this... 15 right off the bat. No need for anything special. This is going to be good because we're going to use that to create a second flute, and therefore we're going to have 6. Repeat, 6 sky being developed by 1 workbench without even having to add anything else. So that's going to be interesting. All right, what else we got? Shapt. Obviously, we need to check on our Shapt listings. I think. Yeah, we need... Yep, I was right about that. We can throw this in, grab preliminal, and that's going to give us the 10 we need for... There it is. Millimeter. Curious to replace our Curious Hunch. Alright, there we go. And let's see, we also are going to need to replace... We have none of our juice boxes, so juice box time it is. Okay, so that's busy. Yeah. Oh boy. Let's hold off there. I think we got enough going on at the moment. That's a lot. But we're also going to need to rebuild the Ascended Harmony, which isn't going to be too difficult once we can restore the 2-point sky for Faust. Also, we'll need to replace the... Hang on. There we go. Now, what we can do with you, speaking of needing Faust... Have some water. It'll make you feel better. Dry eye from reading all night. Speaking of which, let's get that knocked out. Get the rest moving. Alright then. There you go. God, that well's been so useful. Wells are the center of most... Well, that's actually true. Most keeps were originally built around wells, or artisan built, or even whether they're natural or artesian built, because, well, once you had the water supply, you could hold out for siege as long as the food did. I mean, you're going to run out of water, die of water loss in 5 days. You're going to die of food, starvation in weeks. And you keep the animals and the peasants if necessary. No, messed up. Let's go. Expense. Now, do we want to regenerate the metal or wait for one of the others to pop up? Let's wait for the Faust to pop up. This one, yep, boom. And boom. Actually, we need to regenerate Shapt anyways, so let's get that one done. Alright, go for it. Put the book back. Like the fact we can toss it that far. And we're going to need this here. Might have to get another shaft, because we're going through so much of the Nox stuff. It's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, this is where it gets crazy. Oh, great. Granite. We don't need granite. Sand. Oh, this is uneventful. Curious hunch. Excellent. Water. Excellent. Perfect. And memory sound. Well, that wasn't helpful at all. Okay. Lots of stuff to put back. Let's get the water into the secondary spot. And right here. Okay, and sand and granite, and oh my god. Basically stuff to burn. I think what we'll do is we will put that there. Wax, on the other hand, is precious, and we will treat it as such, because that produces the candles we're going to need to use with good old Timothy. So, there you go. Put these back up here. Excellent. Now, what? I think we're waiting on the rest at this point. Oh, wait, Tryst. I forgot about Tryst. Now, if I'm correct, let's pop this one in. I didn't really test to see what this supercharging of ink did here. Stargale, Solomon's, Lethe. Doesn't have it can produce Lethe, but not ink, which is an annoyance. I'm wondering, 7. Lethe's a 4, right? Do we have any Lethe around here? Should I have to make some? It's entirely possible. It's been a while. I've even looked at it. Yeah, we're out of Lethe. Wow. Okay, so I guess we're doing some Lethe. We need water, and we're gonna need something else. Cat. No, not the cat. The, okay, where is it? Creatures. I've forgotten all about these things. I've gotten so much honey, I might as well just use it up. But that brings it to 10 moon, and all we then are going to need is the water we've been keeping in the back here. Don't know how stale it is, but it's going to work. Let's produce some Lethe, because apparently we are out. I was actually hoping to see if we could get any, see, which one do we need for the, ink? I think. Hold on. Get this organized. Ashmeal. There it is. So we need 5 here, which we can do with memory, omen. Don't have anything. Unfortunately, it works too well here. Can I produce 5 to do 1 and 1? And yeah, we'll have to think about what we're going to do for the Lethe, but we will. The salt sign would bring it up to easily 8, which means we still need a 2-pointer when it comes to that. So we might want to grab Moon Egg. Let's grab Moon Egg. Go to our favorite desk, which has got a forge aspect. Throw this in. All getting a little crazy. Solomon's. We should check out what we're reading. Valentine suggests that rulers should be elected to govern by serpents, not their subjects, for the serpent, being cold-blooded by its nature, is incorruptible. Valentine was the crazy one. Or, let's just be kind about it, he was touched. Boom. Faust. We should hold off on that, but I'm finding if we have nothing else for it, we will use it to replace the Dare lens that we used up. Oh, wait. We need to know what to regenerate. Now, since we kind of know which skill we're going to be... Not that one. Over here at Solomon's. And so we kind of know what we're going to be getting for our skills. We need serpents and venoms. We're going to need health. So yeah, let's throw the health in. And some water. That, of course, means that we have to run over here and finish this one off. So many things happening. Okay, so put this one over here. Here, I said. Thank you. Valentine's initial proposal is that the College of Electors should subject themselves to the Bites of Venom service, which he grades in details, preferring the least dangerous, and should allow the resulting deliria to guide them in their choice of people's representatives. He becomes concerned, however, by the practicalities of ensuring equal quantities of venom in each case and gets halfway into a proposal for using birds instead in the selection process before giving up in mid-sentence. Yes, he's the touched one. Anyways. Don't think. Yep, we'll need to wait on that, unfortunately. We also, oh my god, we have intuition, which means I can pop the Ajamil right now. Die. Alright, so we'll have to figure out what we're going to do with Moon's Egg. In the meantime, actually we use it to replace the salt sign we're going to use. Midnight Mark, this one, not. This one. Salt sign. Alright, so we get down here, grab another glass of water. Much water. So much to drink. Water everywhere and so much to drink. Coleman. I do apologize. Alright, so. Sacred Spring. Let's see if we can pull this off. Oh wait, no, you can't. What, you could do omens. Isn't that? That's an omen. Isn't this an omen? It's not. It's a mark. It's different. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait till the until the statue is done here. Okay, Didymus. Good. Alright, so get the Earth book back in place. Okay, so what else? Shaft up and running. Excellent. Let's get you into doing some... the dispensaries is open. Excellent. Or juice box. Okay, so, and should we regenerate something? Probably. Do we have time? I think so. Let's regenerate. Not Wisp, Phos Plus. Therefore, we can get the Ascended Harmony back pretty quickly. Go for it. Meanwhile, we need to get that derived lens placed. Grab Solar Shrine, Lost, and Oral. No, wrong one. It's this one, Glazery. Get that knocked out. So much to do. Okay, and we're still waiting on the a couple of things. Use Earth Sign, I guess, to combine. I think it's not a problem. Deep breath. This is the next one, by the way. We're going to need to combine these together for a 2-point moon to make my life slightly easier. You have to figure out what we're doing with you. I think we're going to replace the salt sign. So, we go up here. Need to replace the FET too, but I think the bed's already going, so we'll have to wait on that. Okay, grab that. Okay, we're gonna have to do something about the book. Alright, so put Moon's Egg back to its usual sacred spot. Okay, tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. What are we doing down here? It's done. Buffy online. Nope. We need clamshell. Ajamil ink. Reloading. Excellent. Lost is online. Excellent. Big juice box is up and gunning, and Derriday lens. Definitely working extremely hard to get back to where back to our regular levels of supply. All right, so Lethe needs to go over here. Oh, actually, we had Lethe, but we're going to need more of that later soon anyways. Because it's listed as a precursor for an ink. Since we've got 3 inks, we're going to do some experimentation to see what happens. In the meantime, let's get up to the tool shed, as it were. Grab this, stick this in there. Next, we grab Kitty's flute and the lunar globe, which is why they're next to each other, by the way. We'll head over back to the Hermit's Cave. It'll be one of our favorite spots soon. You say it's lovely to watch. No, not confounding parable. What do we need? Ascendant harmony. 9. Ooh. Wait. 4. 3, 1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How did we mess this one up and did it before properly? Well, it doesn't have the... Anyways. Might as well. I don't have to use the globe, but what would be the point in pulling it back? Yeah, let's just pull the globe out and finish it. Okay, so that's running. Okay, there we go. That completed. Grab it all. Grab feathers and fur. Grab health. Grab lesson, serpent venom. Related anyways. And the one can... Yep, earth sign goes in. Alright, while that's going on, we're going to have to replace something else. We have just enough time, I think, to do it. Question is, which one? What can we do? What should we do? I think Shap's our best bet. Because it is... Hang on. Oosh, low-end water. It's going to let us get a juice box going, because it only takes 60 seconds. It's one of the easiest ones to do. Now, if we head over here... Also, are we generating anything over here? And if we aren't, why aren't we? Fet. Right, that should do it as well. Go for it. Oh, God. Did something else I was going to do. What was it? Alright, let's consider up and running. Come to me. Preserve memory sound through the bed, since we've got nothing better to do with it at the moment. Yeah. Ooh, the pears. I gotta check on the pears. That's right. Do we have anything with Braille in it? We're gonna have to make a wait, unfortunately. Okay. Now we're waiting on the last 2. Okay, and since it's dusk, we can't use the bed to save memory sound until after. I'm using it for sleeping. So I sleep and dream and read and God knows else I'm doing. Life of a librarian of Hush House. Okay, pears. We're not on. So, to move on something else. Just thinking out loud. Okay, then we need to replace the salt sign. Easy enough to do. Grab the Shrine of Janus. Grab clamshell. Is that being used? Oh, good grief. That'll work. Winding down for the day. I think we got quite a bit done. If I do say so myself. Get that adage meal that we used up replaced up here. Go out and craft. It's a craftathon. I'm just really big on crafting. I think we should put this here, really. To where it's being used the most. God, paper. Sheesh. So much paper in this house. Anyways. Which makes sense. We should be writing stuff down more often. What do we use the paper for in-game, I wonder? Gotta be something it's done for. Getting closer to get this one locked, which is going to be interesting. Chopped up and running. Let's grab the dispensary. I believe it's not being used at the moment. Chopped and cut and boom. Another juice box, and hopefully 60 seconds won't be too long. We'll be done before the end of the night. Boom. There we go. We'll have to get replace our earth sign tomorrow as well. But it was worth it for the use. And also, of course, since we've got nothing else to do with the bed right now, just dream on the sound of skulls, I guess. That was a lot of work. Now, because I don't have the pairs I was hoping for, the actual mundane pairs, a couple of things I'm going to have to work on. I'm going to have to wait to get some of these... I can't get the crypt downstairs open until summer. Sorry, I was planning on trying to do that earlier. Also, we've got another cell that would work too, but we have to tackle it possibly in another way entirely. That Lethe is going to come in handy. All right, thoughts. You know me. I'll think it out tomorrow. Might be able to use the moth energies. If I'm thinking of the right way of doing this. There you go. Oh, gods. Medical facilities in this place are awesome. Really should be opening this up for more general use. Just the island alone, what you could do. All that free healthcare and free honey, too. Guarantee you, if I offered that, I could get voted mayor rather quickly. Still waiting a dispensary. It's basically racing the dawn at this point. Think we'll make it? No, we're not going to make it. Unfortunate. Oops. Get it moving. It was a thought. We'll just use the bed for that. Oh, speaking of which, we really need to sacrifice some of the water. And do it again. Okay. Sunny, which will help us with a couple of things. Alright, so yeah. Yeah, stuff to think about. Let's get the water in place. Yeah. We know what we're doing first thing. Just don't mix up the water and the ampule, because I don't think drinking the ampule is good. Alright, so the ampule is there. 2 ampules for a reason, by the way. We're going to need that to generate a new glass finger. Alright, so yeah, tackling the next day in just a moment. Okay, so welcome back to the fine sunny day at Hush House on Bronkirk Isle. So there's going to be a number of things that happen today. They're going to be a bit unusual. Like today I'm doing a special request from Epsilon Rose Personal, which I believe is how it's pronounced, that to check out the seal vault. They're kind of curious about what exactly the vault behind the rift in time and space caused by love would possess, and I can easily knock out 14 knock, so no pun intended. So we'll be doing that today. But before we get to that, we need to do our usual cycle. Of course, the first cycle, since there is no book to catalog, and thank you to, and I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation on this, so be kind, Isha Awada Supraman 914, internet names, who suggested that I should keep one uncatalogued book of every age bracket until I get all the Oriflame books. I'll take their word for it. I mean, we've got a lot of books to go through. I don't need to unclock all of them at the moment. And this should have some older books, I'm hoping. But in any case, what next category we're going to be doing with, of course, is the book. And the book itself is going to be an interesting one. We actually, hang on for a second, we actually managed to miss a Skybook, and don't know how that happened. But Sunset, Celia, and the End of Days. It's the coloration. I thought it was a Lantern book.
An obliviate, which of course is one of the long chillin' at port noon, trying not to get avoided, aka Oblivion. I'm not here, I'm not here. Identified only as a Yamanio, rants desperately about the part Sunset Celia played in the Intercalculate. That's why it's called Sunset Celia the other days, as proxy of the sun. Calculate, as we should know by now, is when the book, the Forge of Days, probably just the Forge at that point, devoured the sun in an attempt to destroy and rebirth it into the new age, and in a move right out of Miyazaki and Dark Souls, failed to complete the cycle, therefore kind of condemning the world to the stasis it's in right now. And it is the Sisterhood of the Grail that was the ones who were all for it, not knowing that the small amount of glory stored in the Watchman would prevent the cycle from completing. So until the Watchman dies, yeah, the world's fucked. So we can get this one knocked out pretty easily. Let's see. 2, 4. There we go. This is the one we want, I think. Maybe we can do Ascended Harmony so easily this day. Now I'm not that concerned. No, wrong one. This one. I'm going to need that one for the recovering the... there we go. For recovering the Ascended Harmony. But yeah, let's get it knocked out. Now, we're going to need a couple of interesting things here. The Sunny one I will use in line with, since it's got Sky, we're going to bring up Furs and Feathers with one of those 2 lessons, and that brings up to that'll bring up to level 3 where I want it to be. We'll still need another blue one, so which means that we're going to grab, where is it? A and W, Apollo and Marsars, and that will just pop them in here. No, gods. Get in there. And let's see which one we don't need at the moment. Usually we use herb for this desk. Go for it. There you go. That'll teach us. That will provide the second one, and we just have to have the FOSS. No. We have to have the FOSS available in order to connect the two. We'll use the second lesson later. I'll go into why it's difficulties in that later. Anyways, we'll still need Winter, I think, for the summoning Timothy. So, Whist is out. Winter. Oh, we could use one of these. I think we're okay with the number of health we have to do it this way. But let's grab DRQ. Get back our Earth Sign, the persistent memory, so we can bring back our collection to full. Then, we're running a couple of things. Then we need to summon Timothy to get him to open the vault for us. Over here, as per usual, as he doesn't have much to do with his life, we'll summon Whist, and boom, that'll be that. Then, we have the rest of the things started after we get him started. And boom. Alright, Tim. Some call me Tim. Anyways, let's grab that vortex manipulator I stored in the cell over here. And let's get Tim to out and out use. Let's strap it to his wrist and see what happens. Oh boy. It's at 7. He had 1 to start off with. Okay, so yeah, like I said, generating that is not going to be an issue. But in the meantime, let's get snapping. This will be what we need to do next. Yep. Alright, memory sounds up and running. I want Shapt recovered. Shapt is very important. But now that I have that memory, I can do a little trickery over here. Dispensary. Here, grab. Let's see, Glassfinger Toxin. Grab. Preliminal meter. Grab Shapt. There you go. And then put in the, not the Curious Hunch, the memory sound. Oh, because you need a 10 knock and you need a memory. It doesn't necessarily have to be one with knock in it, just has to be able to fit, and they've got a heart up there. So, Sound of Bees shall summon me back unto the Mysterium. Meanwhile, grab. Where the hell is the other one? Anyways, I must still be doing things. Yeah. We'll hold off on getting these recovered in a bit. Let's see. Gathering. Sure.
Get the water started. Over here, I've discovered you can use FET for this, so that's exactly what we'll be doing. Have fun. Let's see, and I can use Trist for this, so, you know, funds. These stories is the appropriate one. Okay. Okay. And we need wood. So let's grab the remaining health ones. Hopefully we'll get something we want. But we also have 1 health left over. Water going. Yeah, I'm not sure how much more gathering we can do here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Get started. Do have one right there. Excellent. Excellent, Rector. Now, let's get you using your special ability. Brings you to 9. Two gold spintra. Jeez. Cut. Well, 12 spintra. Well, we're getting all the books that we can, that's Alright, so at least alright, just array pause for a moment. Excellent, 6 minutes. We'll see what we regenerate at this point. Storm. Excellent. Waves. First sign, great. Just memory storm as out. Odds 1 out, of course. Put this into place. What do you want to regenerate? Where is the chap? What did I do with it? Anyway, let's see. Plans I have. Best. Perhaps I have a plan. Because I seem to be able to gather okay with what I have and have 1 left over. Let's get this regenerated. I have a plan. Refreshment still showing. Excellent. Alright, hit it. Dust to dust. Candle has its flame, and last sounds like... Okay, and we all know it's coming. Death, nice drop. Take a shot, man. Belongs to the Sisterhood of the Knots. Tribulation to the Horned God. I'm sure you'll be fine. Absolutely no enmity from entity regarding that. Really not. Anyway. Now she walks behind the watchman, but did she always? She has, excuse me, she has always many of the characteristics made in the mirror, after all, who also does serve the sun, by the way. In many texts, she has been called Xylia the Iglavanine, which means belong to the Iglav, which is her Master of Winter, I think, who collects objects, while the Menascate collects memories. Perhaps she was his daughter, perhaps Typhon's sister, perhaps like the Watchman himself, she's a shadow caused by 2 candles. Are we talking about Teresa? No, that can't be right. Teresa and Christopher are contemporaries as well. Oh god, this is a lot. You blank. Excellent, that's actually what I wanted. Driftwood would work too, but hey, we got a surprise package. She's back. Capped up and running. That's where I went. And water. I'll say, we'll get to you in a moment. Speaking of which, Timothy, would you be kindly Open that vault. Heavy marble door sealed with red wax, a triple lock chained with silver. Action, you're so high on knot juice you won't even notice. Alright, so we definitely need to do... Oh my god, did I actually run out of water? Wow. Get that knocked out. Place you in your usual spot down here in the servants' quarters. Now, it's kind of happened that way. Excuse me. Get in there. Okay, let's get this one knocked out. Shaft. The glassfinger toxin. Nope, that's carbonite. This one, isn't it? Thornwall. Go for it. Devil's egg. One scale. Pretty minor food item. Could use that for a quick meal. Speaking of which, I do actually have to feed something. Where is it? There you are. I'm so sorry. And let's feed you, poor baby. Yeah, dimensional space and time. I do it. Diademus. Just doing some quick. For the next. But didn't want to use the good stuff for it. Plan for it. Yeah. What we can do another lesson yet. The health on that one. Gonna be keeping this. Got it. Yeah, we're good. Oh wait, the bed's free. We want to rise here. No, trapped because we need to get those ampules generated. Alright, there you go. That's for here. 15 seconds ago. Alright, let's keep going. Much good. Water is now placed. What must be revealed will be revealed. Our order's root is tainted, but its branches flourish beneath the shelter of the watchman's greater tree. Okay, so he's basically calling her out as a imitator, but he is a true Scotsman / watchman. He's going to do so. I shall invoke its rights before the Chancellor, the Cruciate, and the Rood. I shall write a final history, or another shall write it for me. Again, alluding to our ability to change time and space as we desire. Eliminate. This isn't really helpful. Alright. Get knocked out. First things first. Fix. Knocked over here. Eat. And it's not gonna work. 8, 12. Okay, so we'd go here. There. Freaking hell. There. Okay, so second of all, let's get what I wanted, furs and feathers. Mustn't. And boom. We got to level 3. The other one we'll use for another purpose. This is kind of... We'll figure out something with it. I don't think I can save it in bed, so it would have to be used for today. Don't know. Because I was still holding Triss back. Both regenerators are going, or should be. Yep. Yeah. I have plans. See, I want to have a 2-point heart, vector, and scale readily available. So we're going to combine these two. And we're going to do it here. because I believe I can do that with drama dances, which that's the one I picked to get the heart, and it does have attunement. Bosk, because this one also has Bosk right there. Got to keep track of these things. So the wood is filled with life. We shall dance ecstatically before her and be transformed, or at least get some cardio and better health. You can look at it either way, really. I mean, one does not cancel out the other. Anyways. Whoops, we have to decide what we're doing right next. Yeah, lost, I think. Just a refreshment, which still says that. It's safe. Let's go for it. This, anything. Losing it. Don't want to push things too hard. Others is now at level 3. Excellent. Figure out what the heck to do with it later. Come on, Timothy. Dramatic. So let's see what we got here. Silver. Okay, so I honestly wonder if that's Eva. I really do. I really do, actually. And oh my god. It's beautiful. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's beautiful. Get down there. I want to see all this. We have more storage space. Anyways, the Silver Vault. Did the Curia of the Isles construct this vault? Were they not long? They were not long. Most of them were not long. Though they were not obliviates, a society of unseen immortals bound by oaths. But this vault does seem to reference the oath called the Silver Chain, which forbade women to lie with women or women with men. Honestly, they get out to say it twice. For what may come is not always a crime of the sky, yet that is a furious danger. Yeah, remember, these two, one of the reasons these two probably chilled out was they didn't want to have to eat their own kids. But this is where we're going to store the uncatalogued books, by the way. Turquoise hand. Carapace Crown. Ramsud. There's a skill. Alright. It's when we have a bunch of them. Where is it? Precursor. Right. Doesn't seem super special, but definitely add it to our list. Okay. The Seraph Shurik Book of Suns. This is a radically different text of Suns. The Hagar, Queen of Shur. Okay. I'll go ship with the other ones. Registered by a king before his final sacrifice. One of the things we have to do is make sure we've got everything. Yep, so we will have one in-cataloged book of each era. This era is Dawn Period. Same one as this one of Dawn Period. So we can pull this one out. Newman goes over the holy stuff here. Like I said, we will tackle this later when or two. I think it's a good idea not to have the candle with them. Just a thought. Anyways, this is the Newman, silly me. This is not the Newman. Brothers. Everybody's just surprised this one isn't. Wait, they both have a Newman. 2 Newmans. Okay, never mind. I was right. It's a lot. Conference, the Caliphatic Manual of Ramsud, which employs exemplar texts, variant Windows transfers and birds. A lot of stuff to go through. All these treasure chests, but yeah. One single God catalog Dawn book. It's the most difficult one, so we're gonna go with that. So I do hope that did satisfy curiosity. The Obliviates did not create this. It's reference to the sky, but the thing is the brother sister. Yeah, that's right, brother sister and lovers. To get used to that mythology, it's all over the place. Let's not talk about some of the hours, shall we? Rowan, there it is. Rowena, and that's her lover. Rowena is the one who carved this, obviously, and she is a Lygian. not a, which means she did commit the crime disguise, which means, oh my god, they did make love after she was along. He chose to die rather than join her. She now wants probably who loved him. Typical for this universe. I also before creating a very dissonant reality. I mean, this, by the way, is the symbol of passion. Just to let you know. That's what they're saying. Passion drove them together, and passion just. He thought death would be one. The silver key, the silver chains are, like I said, do prevent the guy, and she basically set this up. When they them fucked up. Well, that was depressing. Anyways, I know I should do carving through royal casket, amber casket, and mottled casket. Assassin, donated by a Latrum Long. This is king. Treasure store. The ancient king used to be sacrificed for the harvest to the goddess. He was the consort to the goddess for a while, and then when his time came to give up the kingship, he was sacrificed unto the earth to birth. This is literally, by the way, the myth that Jesus would be taken from it later, although they took out, all the parts, because that's what they... Anyways, back to Divinity, or lesser magician-y, yes. Alright, what are we doing now? So the Dom books stored, we need 3 other eras, 4 other eras. That will produce, hopefully, the results we're looking for. Now, what do I have left? This is regenerating. Well, Dawn hits and I have no other options. I'll use Trist in order to grab a, open the mundane box we got today. See if I can get this one knocked out. I'll need the leader globe. Got that. Kitty, I love you. My favorite past. Right now, you're my favorite past librarian. Small hitbox. Confounding parable. Engine harmony, right? 9. Or right. Sigh. Wrong type. Okay, so we need not the lunar globe, but the other one. Replace the accessory. It's an even exchange. One tool for a much better. Okay. Let's in. Harmony, boom. Got it. Leave this one chapped. Use that to get the ampule. That should be sufficient. And then we'll do the okay. Last one to talk to. Excellent. I'll just make things a little easier. Grab over dispensary. Put this back. This. Chapped. And to get the ampule back. Good. And with Trist, we'll just grab that box. Not one of those boxes. Box. Something shipwrecked. Okay, we're a wrecker. Although, no, we didn't technically actually wreck it, so it's well. The wreckers are people who used to bring up large bonfires to lure ships onto reefs by pretending to be like primitive lighthouses that they used to use before they had actual lighthouses. They used fires instead of dairy lenses. And that's actually a thing. In order to produce the light that was necessary. And oh my god, I've missed this cup of coffee this entire game. No, the candles can stay. I'm not really desperate for them. But yeah, let's just get it in place. Hmm. I'm not going to try to regen something. Simply because it probably wouldn't make it in time. Be practical about it. Of course it is. Forsaken packages. Alright, let's go. One of the most useful items in the game, really. And then we just wind up our busy day. It was a busy day. We'll lose the foresight overnight, but it's not huge. I have plans for it, and sometimes just trying to do it too hard. I don't think we have anything going on, so we're going to skip ahead. But yeah. Falling leaves tell a story. The cause, the effect. Passion. Passion is the reason for living, but it also can be the scourge of life. It must be balanced with intellect. You can't have a life of pure passion, no matter how media may try to portray it. At some level, somebody has to keep the limits going. The Olympus of the whole, health 1. Too late to do anything about it, but I'm saving that one to make it a lot easier to make a lot of different products, because you have 2 straight up. And our librarian is definitely, you know, into the fitness program at this point. You know, aesthetic dancing takes a lot of good cardio and spiritually rewarding. I recommend it at all. Well, most everyone. Some people can't dance. I get it. Places can be reached with other manners. Deep breath. It's a good rainy day. Alright, so that plus the new health one is going to make things a lot easier. Okay, I'll be back. This is Fantastic Worlds, your Curia, letting you know that visiting hours for Hush House are now closed. We hope you enjoyed your stay and will come back again. Of course, like, share, subscribe per as usual, and just to let you know, I have started writing for the next Hush House lecture, which was just voted for by the supporters. So keep an eye out for that in a few weeks, okay? Bye. I'd like to thank my Acolyte level supporters, whose contributions help this channel grow and hastens the inevitable digital apocalypse and rise of the Dark Lords of Content and Data.